Alright, you guys, let's do the tier list for September 2025. This is going to be interesting. I'm making this video, or recording it rather, on the 6th, so the new pack's not out yet, but based on how the meta's been going and uh, how TCG did and OCG did, and just basically some predictions, I think I'm going to be able to nail it. So let's give it a go. Block Dragon's back, so Emancipator is going to be playable again. I do feel like there's going to be things that outclass it, and that it's going to be a little bit too slow to really keep up with the meta, but you could play the deck again. It's getting Block Dragon back. Alien is bad, of course. Big Beast is bad. Ancient Warriors are going to be bad. Arcana Force is going to be bad. Arrow Mage are going to be bad. Artifacts. You don't really even see Scythe Block anymore. The only thing you're really going to see people playing is Lancia, but like everyone's playing Lancia. So Artifacts going in the engine category. It should be engine. Let's put engine slash splashable. Because it's not, artifacts aren't really like, no one's gonna be running them as an engine anymore. They're more just Lancias just being splashed and things currently. Blackwing. I'm gonna put it in bad, but with potential to move into playable. Gears. You can disrupt Gears from playing super easily with Malice and Rizal right now, and those are going to be the best decks in the format. Malice is actually getting some support from the Code Talker archetype. They're getting that new Link monster that's going to be really nutty in them. ABC is bad right now. Azamina still an engine. You're not going to see Azamina White Forest very much right now, but it is still out there. Ashen is bad. Bujin is bad. Buster Blader Lock is bad. Bi-Seals, they're everywhere and in almost everything at this point. Chainburn's a meme. Chimera's playable. I'll put them over, hesitantly put them over Emancipator. Um, Dragon Maid, if it's Dragon Maid branded, it's playable. If it's just pure Dragon Maid, it's not good right now. Cyber Angels, they're basically just an engine for light ritual decks. Bad engine, but an engine. Same with Danger at this point. You're not going to see them very much. Dark World's kind of bad right now. Put DDD right here next to Chimera. Endemion's too interruptible, too easy to beat with like any of the main uh, decks right now. So I'm gonna put Endemion in bad currently. If they go first and you basically have no hand to stop them, then yeah, you might have trouble playing out of them, but they're just not that good. Uh Cyber Dragon is just bad right now, needs support. Same with Dark Lord, same with Dark Magician. Even Dark Magician Primite is not going to be playable right now. The meta is just too competitive. It's not that the deck itself is like super terrible. I mean, like comparatively to some of the other decks in here, it's definitely better in the bad tier than them. Like Dark Magician's definitely better than Aliens, but it's still just not going to cut into the meta. No one's really playing Despia with the exception of the splashable stuff in Branded. So shouldn't this actually be splashable? Yeah, this should be splashable. Should probably go right here because you'll see Gesture more than you'll probably see these two, Danger or Cyber Angel. Centurion, I'm actually going to put him playable. The deck's a little annoying right now. It's still pretty easy to get over. Adventure, I feel like goes right here with based how much I see it out of like hundreds of games. Um, Rose as an archetype, bad. These guys, I feel like here. Dynamorphia is bad right now. Machine Toolbox bad right now. Golden Lord bad right now. Exodia is always meme. Evil Swarm can't keep up. Exo Sister, I'm actually going to put in the bad tier right now. Their one thing that they have of banishing does nothing, like nothing to Maliss. Altergeist, they're also too slow right now. Same with Crystal Beast, Rainbow Dragon. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So Blue Eyes is, you can play Blue Eyes. You can get some wins with Blue Eyes, but it's really not good right now in the meta. Um, trying to play this into Malice, trying to play this into Rizal is not fun. When they have Detonator on board and you're going second, it's really not fun. Has potential to move down to bad, but right now I'm going to leave it unplayable. Goki's bad. Is bad. Dragon Link right now. I don't even think you can really play Dragon Link at the moment. I mean, I've seen it in like really low platinum, and it was like so easy to beat. Painsmith, right up next to Bysteel in the engine slashable tier. The only reason it's not higher is because like every Malice deck, which is a large part of the meta right now, is splashing Bysteel. I'm gonna put Branded in good for now, with potential to move up to great. Brandon's kind of awesome right now. So many options. You're not really seeing people play Snow that much anymore. Uh, Flu is bad right now. Evil Hero bad right now. Dinosaur is bad right now. Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian can be a meme. I'm about Fire King playable. Fire King just has a lot that it's still there. You can still run the deck. It's still decent. It still has alt stuff. It just is not as powerful as the things above it. I am actually going to put it above Blue Eyes because I feel like in this meta it's in a better position. But that's just me. So Heraldic's going to be splashable in Rizal now. I don't know if we're getting the full set of them in the next pack, but I'm pretty sure we are. If you're watching this after it released, comment down below. If we're not, then this is bad. But if we are getting like the whale and the bird and everything, then this is going to help Rizal tremendously, and you're going to notice it being splashed in most Rizal decks for the hand loop. It's going to be great. Actually, the Evil Swarm guys also helps make that hand loop, but I'm just going to rank this as a deck, because if I put that in splashable, people are going to be like, what? Put an Ophion and everything now, huh? I'm pretty sure they're also going to put the new Add Ignister card in there, and it's going to make this splashable in like every single Malice deck. You're going to see it in every single Malice deck. The new Add Ignister. I'm pretty sure it's going to be out in the new pack. If it's not, then this is just going to be in the playable tier. But if it's going to be in there, you're going to be seeing it splashed in every Malice deck. So it's going to be one of those splashable things, similar to Heraldic. Fluffle. No. Gold Pride. Even as an engine, Gold Pride's bad, so it can go there. Horus. I'm putting the other bad trash engines on the list, so... Oh no, Punk's more of an engine for Gold Pride. Horus. Feel like right there is good. GB, bad. For Hire is bad. D Heroes are bad right now. Technically, D Hero and Evil Hero are both their own like little engine, but you're not really seeing Chimera happen, so I'm gonna put it in bad right now. And D Hero is kind of the same because it's not really happening. Uh, Heroes, I'm actually gonna put in bad. Heroes really have nothing going for him at this point. Darklaw hurts some of the decks above this that are not Malice. Like if you open Darklaw and you're playing against Emancipator, you probably have a good time. Or if you're playing against, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put Darklaw in the end of playable. If heroes, if they're not playing against Malice, even though that's gonna be the majority of the meta, and they open Darklaw, they can do some work. Infernity, it's bad. Ice Barriers are bad. Ice Jade's bad right now. Ballpark is a meme. Invoker is getting that new support. It's still more of an engine in things. I don't think it's going to be played very much. I'm going to be generous to it and put it here. Cash is splashable in a lot of things right now. I'm going to put it next to... I'm actually a bit ahead of Horus. Generator's bad. Gem Knights... You can play Gem Knights. I'm putting them in playable. You can play Gem Knights. The Gem Knight FTK is more of a thing now. They pretty much got all their pieces back. I don't think a lot of people are going to opt to play this deck. I think it's not really going to have much representation, but I feel like it's playable, and the FTK is a thing again. So, playable. Anti-meta represented by Necro Valley. I feel like anti-meta is too easy to get over right now. It's just too easy to out the floodgates. Crawler, bad. Lab. I'm gonna put Lab in. I'm gonna put Lab in playable. I'm gonna be generous to Lab. It's annoying. It's hard to. It's not hard to get over. It's easy to get over. But if they set up and they get you with the what's it called, dimensional barrier, it can be a really rough for certain decks. Really rough for Rizal. Also booking all your monsters face down with that Durama Cannon. So yeah, I feel like they deserve to be playable. Inzectors are bad. No one's splashing kaijus anymore, but it's an option. No one's playing this engine anymore either. Lyric is bad right now. Madolce is bad right now. Lunalight bad right now. Cosmo bad right now. Infernoids, Menju, Ghost Trick, Evil Eye, Burning Abyss, Phantom Knights, Mayakashi, Metal Foe, Naturia, Malaria, Mutant, Boomylock, Novelles, Monarchs, Numeron, Nurseburn, Ogotic, Paleo, Phantasm Spiral, already covered PK, Plunder Patrol, Prank Kids, Predaplants, Pearly, Ragnarika, all bad. Punk is an engine. You're just not going to see it very much. You'll probably see it somewhere in there. Resignator is not very good right now. It's too easy to respond to their stuff with stuff like Detonator. I feel like Ritual Beasts don't have the juice, and with Lancia being side decked, the deck is basically crippled by that. Or not side deck, but a lot of people are maining Lancia. Memento can be good. Memento is a good deck right now. Pure Zombies, Magical Musket, Magispector, no, all bad. Maliss, congratulations, your best deck. It's even better with the new support that it just got in this pack. Definitely the best deck in the meta. Everybody run Lancia, Ripperoonie. Cyverse is basically hand-in-hand with Maliss at this point, so I'm not going to rank those. Photon's bad. Melfi is more of an engine for Sprite at this point. You're like never going to see it played. but it is an engine. I did actually encounter it in my way ranking up through Diamond. Regenesis came out, and I feel like Regenesis is splashable, or Regenesis is decent. I don't feel like you're going to see it. I feel like it's going to be the king of the bad tier for now. I just don't feel like this deck is going to do anything. And if I'm wrong, I'd love to be wrong. And Conco is also kind of too easy to respond to right now and disrupt. Some bad. Marinsis, kind of same thing. If they go first, sure, but if they don't go first, and even if they do go first, there's ways to out it at this point. It's just not what it used to be. Rocket's not gonna be there right now. Runic, probably like somewhere in here. Rescue Ace is bad. Rizal, congratulations, Rizal's great. It's like Maliss is the king, Rizal's under it. These decks are like the next best things you could play. If it's Live Twin Sprite, it's playable. If it's any other Live Twin, it's garbage. But Live Twin Sprite's actually decent. Ragnarika, or Rika, bad. We're seeing a lot less Primite now, but we're still seeing a lot of Primite. Gonna go next to Cash. The only reason these two are higher are because they're going to be splashed in the top decks of the format. Spellbook is bad. Springin's same logic as Despia. You're going to see the one Springin card. I'm going to put them in bad just because it's literally one card. Despia at least has two. Sprite. Live Twin Sprite's playable. Ojama's a meme. These guys are bad now. You're just not going to see Salad being played when Malice exists. Sorry. I feel like these guys are too easy to disrupt right now. All these up in the bad tier. I feel like Orcust, yeah, Orcust is in the bad tier as well at this point. Mermals are playable. I don't think they're like super great, but I think they're playable. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put them lower than Sprite. You know he's a meme. He's the best meme. Skull Servant, eternal meme status. S-Force, no. Dolls, no. Fish, no. Anadium, no. Zombies, no. Samorg, no. Sams are so much fun, but they're bad. I'm actually ranking up in Diamond right now with Sams. The deck's bad. I like the deck, though. I'm putting Tenpai in good. Why am I putting Tenpai in good? Because the Sky Striker people will do the Sky Striker things, and then suddenly, surprise, it's actually Tenpai in disguise, and you've used your stuff against it, and they're going to come out of left field and FTK you. They're going to go second, and it's going to be annoying, and they're going to get you. The deck is decent. It's still really annoying. I wish it would go away. I still get games stolen off me by Tenpai, so I can, you know, and more than like 3 or 4, so I gotta put them at least in playable, but I feel like they're a little better than playable right now. I feel like the deck is actually good. So Sky Striker is playable. Sky Striker Tenpei would be in the good category, but we're talking about just Sky Striker. I feel like it's playable, verging on bad. Stardust and Archetype, bad. Unstellar's bad. Subterra, bad. Quantal, bad. Tenpei, bad. Tier Element. Tier Element's playable. It still has all their stuff. It's just not super great right now. Tenyi, bad. Weather Painter, bad. Therion, bad. Spiral, bad. Tunes, super bad. Time Lord's bad. Voiceless Voice, and you're gonna probably be like, what is he talking about? But Voiceless Voice is actually playable. If you want to be really spicy, you can do Voiceless Voice Rizel. That's actually like really fun because you don't need the extra deck in Voiceless. Um, Trickstar, bad. True Draco, bad. Unchained, you're not really even seeing this as an engine anymore. Thunder Dragons are bad. Speed Words are bad. Snake Eye is still kind of being splashed around in things. Oh, why is this here? That's not where that's supposed to go. It's supposed to go in bad. There we go. And this is going to be lower. I'm actually going to put it there next to Horus. I feel like I see Cash splashed more than Snake Eyes at this point. Zeus is splashable in like every Rival deck ever. You're not going to see it like a ton. See more. I'm going to put Zeus right there. What are you doing? Quit licking your ball, honey. Vanquish Soul's bad right now. If we get the new support, it'd be good. That's not coming in this pack. Volcanic bad. Vylon bad. Watts are bad. Wyatt Force goes next to Azamina because they're often splashed together. Wind Up bad. Wind Witch bad. Witchcrafter bad. Trap Tricks bad. Can't remember the name for those guys at this point, but bad. Trains bad. UA bad. Valmonica bad. Vampires bad. Roids bad. BW bad. 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 Yep, Evil's bad right now. Bad. Bad. And bad. And that's your tier list. Pretty much a lot of stuff that would be considered playable is going to be in the bad tier right now because the meta really is that hard. And you're going to see just Maliss all day, and if it's not Maliss, you're going to see Rizel. And if it's not Maliss or Rizel, you're probably going to see one of these decks. And if it's not one of these decks, there's a slim chance you might see one of these. And that is the tier list for September. Leave me a comment down below if you like it or dislike it. And I will see you guys in the next one. This was 22 minutes. I gotta make a shorter tier list. Oh my gosh. Goodbye.